Hey guys and girls, Anthony the Prado Specialist. Since we're selling our 2019, September 2019 Prado, I thought I may as well make a video. It's going to be the final our rig setup video to show you what modifications we did with a final bit of feedback on what we really like and what we don't about it. And if there is anything we don't like that we've added that we shouldn't have, that we'd do different next time. So we'll just go through the vehicle, we'll show you the mods, and you can take note of the conditions it's in, because it is for sale. I'll try and get this video out pretty quickly in case there is anyone interested in buying a obviously less than 2-year-old Prado in awesome condition, very well set up, very well looked after, some top quality option modifications and professionally fitted. So let's get in there and have a look at the number one. One of the first modifications that's fairly obvious. We've got a different set of genuine wheels. They are Prado wheels, just not the ones that came on this vehicle. Painted black with BFG KO2 tyres. Those tyres probably about, I don't know, 40% worn, 60% left, somewhere around that mark. Can either be sold with those wheels and tyres, or we can return it to original wheels with new tyres or near new tyres, whatever you want, customised to your needs. Okay, the other modification might be hard to see. We've got the Dobinson suspension. You can see the Dobinson's monotube remote reservoir there in the rear. So that's what we've got set up in the rear, and the monotube in the front. Around about $2,700 worth of suspension fitted. That can be included with the vehicle. It rides like an absolute dream and is adjustable, or it can be removed and original suspension, like brand new, can be fitted. Alright, let's go in the vehicle for a moment and nail what's in the vehicle. So it's a bit of fluff. You'll find it's fairly clean. It could probably do with a vacuum, you know, a little bit of crumbs and bits and pieces on the floor down there. Not much, not crumbs of food, you know. I don't know what that white specks of stuff, but you'll notice we've got the fire extinguisher mounted there on the K-on bracket. That can be left there. This is not in, all the extra accessories are not included in the vehicle pricing. It's optional extras, so they can be paid for separate to the purchase, obviously, unless you want to pay stamp duty on all the extras. It's the vehicle you're purchasing, that's the market value of the vehicle, and then you add on your extras. So you can see that. You can also see the K-on. This is mainly that little button there. That's the K-on upgrade, mainly helpful for anyone servicing the vehicle, whether you're doing your own or taking into someone. Here we've got two USB outputs with a voltmeter, and also another USB output at that side there. Although those components are probably only worth about $100, it's really hours of time to get them wired in neatly, properly, not the usual job where you've got crap hanging out, wires down underneath the dash, which you can't see, it's a bit dark there. So inside the vehicle at the front here, that's pretty much it. The button, the fire extinguisher, the two USBs and one at that side there, so you can charge your phones or iPads or whatever the case may be. Okay, you can maybe see the window tint. Now, GXL and above come with privacy tint, which has got 0 UV protection, so you need to go and get your windows tinted anyway, so it adds virtually no value. And because privacy tint's quite dark, you can obviously, it would make sense that you can do the same. So the rear of the vehicle here and here is a bit darker, and you can see the front is a bit lighter, maximum whatever it is, darkest legal tint, whatever you want to call it. So tinted windows all around, which matches the vehicle, helping it look absolutely awesome. Okay, under the bonnet, one of the first modifications we did was drop that Century dual force battery in there. Very happy with how that battery performs. It's absolutely awesome. 90 amp hour. As I've mentioned, the fridges do use a bit of juice, but this battery copes with it no problem whatsoever, you know, getting the job done overnight, and obviously the next day usually running the engine, or you got your solar out. As you can see under the bonnet, it's all in very good condition. So you've got the battery tray clamp set up, you've got the K-on stainless steel bracket, the DC charger. We've got a heap of obviously set up there. Won't get into too much detail. We've got the ARB compressor over there for pumping up the tyres on the K-on bracket. So there's quite a few K-on brackets going on. Top quality stuff to keep it solid, neat, reliable, so it doesn't let you down. Very happy with this battery, the dual force. Very happy with the ARB compressor. Not so excited about projector, but it certainly does the job when you run the engine to charge the battery. So there's no issue there. The solar input's just here, so you can plug your solar in straight into that one. It's the solar that we reckon it's not really the best, so to be honest, I would just rather use the solar regulator that comes with the solar panels you're using and just connect it direct onto the battery, and you could even then charge this battery if you wanted to, whatever the case may be. All right, what else have we got? We've got the roller Titan tray. It's mounted directly to the roof by the 6 mounting points. Very solid tray, very solidly mounted. I've been up there with the swags and the tents and the mattresses, jumping around myself about 100 kilos, putting straps on, and it is absolutely rock solid. You want to probably drive around too many bends with me up there as well, especially if I wasn't secured down. But awesome platform, and I've compared that to some other brands. Without bagging other brands, let's just say, in my opinion, the roller Titan is the best I've seen, and it is quiet. All right, you can see in the back here we've got the K-On. You can see the K-On stick, a lot of K-On branded stuff, right? Because they listen, they make the stuff we need, they make it quality, they make it in Australia. It's a light cargo barrier. It's not one of those heavy duty ones, nice and light. It normally connects on the back of the headrest. We can change it all up and connect it however you like it. We can customize this vehicle for sale. But this is an awesome setup and it works really well for us. It's currently connected onto the back of the storage system, so you can fold the seats down, use that extra bit of space behind the seats. Let's get in and have a look at the storage system and what else from the other side. Easily distracted before I even got to the back. Look, I just want to mention also, this is a new all-terrain. This is not going to be included with the vehicle. This is from another set of tyres from one of our other vehicles. We borrowed it because we had a puncture on this one. Long story short, we needed to borrow it, so it's been borrowed. It's going to get swapped back. The good news is the tyre that's going on there, it's about 20% worn. It's about at least 80% tread anyway. We've got the K-On rear antenna light bracket. It's a double header. You can see over the other side there, it's got a spot to mount a light or another antenna. Okay, it's got the stubby holder on it, of course, and it's got the UHF antenna. In this vehicle, it's not actually connected to anything. We just use the handheld, which lasts a few days usually. It's a Oricom 5-watt handheld, and we just easily connect this antenna to it when we're using it. That works well for us. It was a bit of R&TU, that's research and tell you. Very happy with that. Now, if you're using it a lot, you probably want to get a permanently mounted unit in the vehicle, but if you're the kind of person that only goes out a few weekends a year or one big trip a year, you can easily use the handheld. Then you don't have to worry about expensive installations and maybe possibly the untidy unit in the vehicle. And that's so we just wanted to keep it neat and tidy so we can take it out of the picture when we're not using it. That's why we use the handheld, and the antenna with the handheld works just as good as a permanent unit in the vehicle. Now let's get in the back door and have a look and see what's going on. Now, still didn't get in the back door. I had to show you the other side of the double header antenna bracket. And then, you know, a lot of people when they go off-road, they put the spare wheel bag. It's really handy all the time, not even for trips. You know, you can put your dirty snatch strap in there for a day trip. You can put your rubbish in there if you go away camping. But it's actually handy, you know, for anyone, like, you know, any sort of dirty gear. If you go diving, you go to the beach, the kids, you know, the buckets and the shovels, or if you go diving, the wetsuits, anything wet and whatever you don't want to put in the car, you put in the rear wheel bag. But what happens with that is the camera that's normally mounted up here, it gets covered and blocked off. So K-On came up with a rear camera repositioning bracket, or whatever you want to call it, and that's down here. It just mounts on underneath the number plate there, and you relocate the camera from that bracket there onto this bracket here, and it works really well. Now you can adjust that. You can see it's fully adjustable up and down, left and right. You can tweak it around and adjust it. I don't care about the red or blue line. As long as I can see what's behind me, I'm pretty happy, and that works really well. Let's finally get in the back door and see what's in there. Okay, the awesome camping 4-drive storage system. So a couple of things we got. We want to maximize the space. We've pointed out before why GXs are so good. The aircon unit isn't down in here taking up all the space. You don't have the drink holders and the trims. You can't see down there, but what you can see, there's a heap of space in there. There's a whole heap of space. Enough to fit 20-litre jerry cans. You could probably fit 2 in there. Only put 1. You put them through from the back seat back this way. One goes there, and then another one could go behind it. We have another one in behind the drawers usually, and there's another one that can go over this side. Over here, you've got our voltmeter from our dual battery. We've got 2 USBs at the top. Next to that, what do we got? Another 2 USBs, so that's 4. What do you got next to the voltmeter? That's an accessory socket. Underneath the voltmeter is a accessory socket. And over the other one, I'm guessing it's probably accessory. So you can put whatever we can customize that to what you want. But here in the back, running off the dual battery, 3 accessory sockets and 4 USBs right there. There's another little compartment here to fit all some other bits and pieces in. and your jack and whatever's down in there. And I'll show you in the jack area, a little bit of interesting. You do need to turn the light on for that though, but have a look at this. This vehicle's been on trips on dusty dirt roads or whatever. I just want to take this out and show you. I haven't cleaned it. There was no need to clean it. If you run the vehicle, you might see a small amount of dust in there, but I just want to show you. Some people think things get full of dust. Look, you can't clean up in there. You just can't clean that, right? Now, if you watch my videos, you'll know and understand, see some spare alky straps, whatever, but see, it hasn't been full of dust, right? You can see that, right? It's just what it is. I promise you, I have not cleaned that. I haven't cleaned anything in there. I opened it and went, oh, that's right, some spare alky straps. Anyway, the point is, your car doesn't have to get full of dust if you run things properly, and all that information's in our videos. But this is a vehicles for sale video. So the other K-On item was the K-On storage tray up there, so you can put all your we put a heap of all the dunny rolls and things go up there, all your lightweight stuff. You want to keep your lightweight stuff high and your heavy stuff down. Up here you can squeeze your jackets, your sleeping bags, your pillows, your blankets, whatever through there. Obviously you can't see through here when it's fully loaded, but that's what your side mirrors are for, just like if you were towing. You can actually see through under here as well because there's no back on there, so there's quite a really awesome view out the back of the vehicle. You can see a lot, and even here at the pantry we've had only the bottom piece of wood there, so there's a massive view. You basically have a look at it, you're not missing much, if you know what I mean. You've got the top area clear. In the mirror you actually can't see these K-On luggage shelves, they're higher than that, so your full view, you've just got that piece of timber in the middle that's about, with the rubber mat on top, it's about not even 20 mil thick, so you're not missing anything by having this storage system there. It's very light. It was 38 kilos plus the fridges and the drawer. Let's have a quick look into how easy it is to use, right? Slides open and close nice, and there's a few bits and pieces still in there. So you've got all that storage in there. It's secured down with the turnbuckles. There's a battery charger in there. Like I said, all this stuff is not included in the sale. It's optional extras. I'm quite happy to take it out, sell it separately, put it in another vehicle, whatever the case may be. That doesn't matter. I'm happy to take it out. So we can talk about what you want included in the vehicle. It's very well set up, and it's taken a lot of time to do so. You can see the K-On rear table here also. Let's just pop that down. It's always handy to have a table at the back of the vehicle. It doesn't matter even what sort of work you do, really. You can see most of the gear's been taken out at the moment. We can take that table off, we can take that storage off, we can put that cover back on for you, whatever you want. We can return it to like a new vehicle if that's what you want. But if you want the camping setup, or if you want half the camping setup, you might say, oh, I don't like KO2s. No problem, mate. Put the original wheel. Oh, but I want the black wheel. I'll paint the wheels black for you. You can have these wheels, or whatever. I'll take the whatever. We can customize it. Anyway, we love everything about the setup on this vehicle, okay? We're happy to put all this gear on another car. We're Prado specialists. The reason we're selling is because Prados come and go. We've had 1KZs, 1KDs, we've had everything. I'll tell you what I haven't owned. I haven't owned a V6. I'm going to buy a 4-litre V6 as well. But, you know, we need to know about all the changes. So every time there's a new engine or a change, once we believe they're to a minimum standard, we do purchase a new one. So we've got the new ones on order. Obviously, it's a long wait and it's very expensive compared to, you know, things just keep going up and up. But this is an awesome vehicle. It looks great, drives well. You know, there's obviously a couple of little things that could be improved upon, and maybe not they're improved on the new vehicle. I'll let you know on the next one. What else is here? I'm just going to have a think what else is here. So I've just done a quick tally up. Would you believe that all those accessories are worth about 14 grand? A bit over, like I wasn't to the exact dollar, you know, I could stretch the prices and take it over 15, whatever. Depends whether you want to be fair prices or fully blown prices, whatever, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of, it all adds up. There's a lot of optional accessories there. Like I said, it takes a lot less time to take it out than it did to put it in. I could probably strip everything out of this vehicle in a couple of hours with some helpers. You know, we could even do it quicker, but and return it to the original condition. That's your cheapest price, okay? What's the price going to be? Well, the research I did, I had compared to the ones that were there, and there was a whole heap of them with 200,000 Ks for over 40 grand still. And then when you come down to 150,000 Ks, they were still 50 grand. And then you get anywhere around 100,000 Ks and they're all 55, 56 grand. So I went, and they were 2018. So a year newer. This is late 19 September build. So that adds a year newer. It's got more warranty. It's got the 5-7 year warranty. It's smoother, babe. It's just well set up. You won't find a vehicle. What really adds the value with this one is the extras. But extras aside, I think if an 18 with 100,000, 120,000 Ks is worth 56, then a 19 with 60,000 Ks is easy worth close to 60. Let's say 58, a fair price. So I think the vehicle price is going to end up being about 58. I could be wrong. It's just about fair. It's not about me getting more. I could wait longer and get more. I could probably con someone, whatever the case may be. It's not about you getting it cheaper. I've already had the offers of 50. I've had the instant offers from whatever coming in from what is it? You know, the wholesalers, you know, 58 grand and all that. I don't know how genuine they are, but I don't care. I'd rather not give them the vehicle. I'd rather give it to someone that can appreciate the setup. Or if you don't want the setup, that's fine too. We're going to save you a heap of money and take it all out and put it in the next vehicle. Won't cost you a cent. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is the vehicle setup. We love the tyres for off-road reliability. So the final recap, okay? Now, of course, if you're interested in the vehicle, shoot me a text message. Only genuine people. Don't muck around, you know what I mean? You're going to be serious. Talk to the missus first. Don't get excited. Talk to the missus first, right? Now, off-road tyres, KO2s, we love them for off-road and outback reliability. If you're an on-roader, mainly on-road, you might want some different tyres, right? Put the Grand Tracks back on. Black wheels, we reckon they look great. This vehicle, how sick does it look? It just looks sick, just like it feels when you drive it. Roof rack, black, tough, strong. Black wheels, awesome. Tyres, awesome. The Dobinson suspension, awesome. The K-on rear, everything K-on is awesome, mate. You know, we needed the K-on compressor bracket. The ARB compressor, awesome. The Century Dual Force, awesome. I'm not going to say all the brackets from K-on, including the DC bracket, awesome. The projector charger, it's not bad, especially driving. Driving, charging, no problem. It's just that solar, which can be bought. You don't have to use that. You can use your solar direct to the battery, but I wouldn't use a projector DC charger again. I would use a red arc just to experienced that myself, but I've never used DC chargers before, and I've never said, and I'm not saying that you need one, and I'll probably recommend against it. Get you the red arc, whatever, you know, get your red arc, mate. SBI 12, whatever. Simple isolator. That's in other videos. Anyway, what else? What other accessories, mate? The whole rear storage, the cargo barrier, the shelf works really well. I already said the compressor. I don't know what else there is, but it's an awesome setup, so I'm happy to take every extra bit off. We can leave the roof flat if that's what you want. I can put the GXL roof rails on if you want. The side steps, you know, we can leave those on, we can take them off. You can go get some heavy duty ones, whatever you want. That's our vehicle setup. That's this 2019 Prado that we've owned for about 2 years. It'll be about 2 years by the time it's gone. No hurry. Can take a few weeks or a month or two to sell it. I don't mind. Bada bing. That's it. What else can I say? Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this setup. Hope it inspires you for some of these awesome ideas. And like I said, just don't worry about the projector or anything, to be quite honest. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.